I just hate hearing this, bro, because at the end of the day, Paige, we are talking about a father and a son, bro. Listen. I'm a Shane McMahon guy. I knew Shane for many years. I mean, I was writing when we brought Shane on as a character. Bro, I never dealt with an ego from Shane McMahon. It was never about him wanting to put him. He was never like that in my experience with him. I think, unfortunately, Chris, we're never going to get the truth here. You're never going to hear from a Vince. You're never going to hear from a Shane. The thing that really breaks my heart is if any of this is true, bro, for this to come between a father and son, Paige knows I got two boys of my own. It's terrible. But I also want to say this, Chris. I'm reading a lot that like Shane was in charge of booking the Rumble. Mm-hmm. Bro, Shane hadn't been there for about a year. And if you're going to bring him back and all of a sudden put him in this Rumble to book the Rumble, lay the Rumble out, a lot of guys, bro, he probably didn't know. He probably never worked with before. Bro, that's a pretty tough spot to put him in. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Very tough spot. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things can go wrong, bro. So I just hate hearing this, bro, because at the end of the day, Paige, we are talking about a father and a son, bro.
Yeah, Paige, it's almost been a dozen years since he's had a really executive role before branching off from the WWE. Since then, he's been an on-screen character the whole time. Now he's going back. Reportedly, he went back to more of an authority role as far as booking the Rumble. Paige, what are your thoughts on all this just fracas going on, man?
Oh, man, I'm not saying that it is, but I just don't believe anything in wrestling anymore. I just don't believe anything. It could be a complete work. Shane's he's a classy dude, man.
He is.
Every experience I've ever had with Shane McMahon been straight up, man. So I don't see how Shane goes crazy in between. I saw him at the Hall of Fame and now. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. And like Vince said, we're never going to know. Mm-hmm. And if I have my own certain opinions, like I did last week, there's my opinion. Scott Hall used to tell me all the time. I was just with him earlier today. And early on, he used to say, Dowley, I know you think it's because of your passion, you think you're right, but it's just your opinion. And it took me a while to really get that, but it's so true. So in this scenario, my opinion of Shane McMahon is really up there. So I didn't see it. I can't, I'm not going to let some dirt sheets and people talking smack taint that because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Do I think it could be a work? Part of me. I don't know for what reason it would be, but who knows? Shane comes back to the crowd right before WrestleMania and he's booked in. Who knows? I mean, who knows?
I agree. I agree with y'all. I mean, I've never worked with Shane, but me being, years as a journalist writing for Fox Sports and Sports Illustrated, I've grown some really close relationships with people who did work with Shane in WWE. And I have not had one person that I know and still, have a good relationship with say anything bad about Shane McMahon. So, even from a journalist standpoint, it really comes as a surprise to, to hear something like this.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I was in a position, as a head writer and stuff where, I worked with a lot of people in management that were on TV. And bro, a couple of those people really made it all about them. They were very, very overbearing, constantly talking about what they were doing, not caring about the rest of the roster. I got to tell you, both Vince and Shane never made it about them. Like you would be, we would write the show, Shane, this is what I need you to do. Vince, this is what we need you to do. Chris, you would tell them one time, and like that would be it.